The banquet hall will come to order. We are now holding the annual North Scott Agriculture Program Spring Banquet. Vice Presidents, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Mr. President. The Historian.
Stationed by the chapter scrapbook. Tradition and history are a source of pride for our organization. My duties require me to maintain a record of chapter achievements and promote excellence through highlighting events, accomplishments, and activities so that our chapter membership is motivated by our past successes and looks to future achievements.
The reporters stationed by the flag.
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
Stationed at the Emblem of Washington.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
Thank you. The Secretary will now call the roll of members.
There are 329 members and guests registered, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this banquet of the North Scott FFA chapter duly open to the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the North Scott Agriculture Banquet and FFA Department Banquet. I am Cole Wessel, and I am thrilled to be here tonight. It's been an incredible year full of successes, and tonight we're ready to celebrate big time. We're going to shine a spotlight on our amazing FFA members, hand out awards for Discovery, Green Hand, Chapter, and recognize state FFA degree recipients. So let's make some memories tonight. We hope you enjoy this evening, and thank you for being here to share this special evening with us. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Hunter to the stage for a few words before we begin.
Well, it sounds like Mother Nature got my message to make sure that we had no bad weather. So what a blessing. So we're very thankful that weather checked out just fine this year. So if you don't remember from last year, we had power outages, bad winds, everything. It was crazy. So I'm very thankful that today when we exit this place that we'll have some beautiful weather. That's one of the reasons that we can really love being in Iowa, is that we never know what the weather's going to be like. You know, it's always a guess. So I love that I have a moment to speak to all of you because as advisor for this program, I think it's really special that we can have so many different types of students involved in our program and to reflect on what our year means to us. One thing that I've had an opportunity to really think about the last few days and weeks has been leadership. And I really think that our students truly exemplify leadership up and down, regardless if they're seventh graders trying out agriculture for the first time, when they didn't sign up to be a part of ACT class, but they still tried it out and they're doing amazing things. Or if we're looking at a senior who's committed over 6 years to this agriculture program. It's pretty fantastic to see all the different types of leaders that we have in this agriculture program. All right, so with that, I have some special thanks to give. We have our school board members and administration here that do amazing things to help us be successful. So first off, was not able to attend tonight, Mark Pratt and Tracy Lindemann, or Molly Bergfeld and Stephanie Eckhart. They're amazing school board members, and we're thankful that for all that they do. But with us tonight, we do have Ms. Carrie Kepi. You want to rate? Yep, thank you. We also have Ms. Joni Dittmer. There we go, thank you. And also Mr. Frank Wood as well. So thank you all for your support and for being here with us. We are also very thankful for our superintendent, Joe Studding, which I believe he's right back there. Yep, awesome, thank you. The blinding lights make it a little bit hard, but I know you're back there, thank you. And also our high school principal, Shane Kanucky, which I think he might be up in the catwalk taking pictures of us. Yeah, he's up there. He's above all of you. So he's watching down, making sure that we do a good job. So we also are very thankful for our junior high principal, Mr. Chad Jones. He was unable to attend. We also have a slate of amazing assistant principals, both at the high school and junior high. We have Aaron Schwartz, Dan Marceau, and Stephanie Fahrenkrug that help make this program work. We're also thankful for our activities director, Jason Schroeder. And a special thank you to our North Scott Ag Boosters. If you're a North Scott Ag Booster, could you please stand up if you're a part of that organization, please? I know you guys are very modest and everything, but I really am thankful for all you. Let's give them a round of applause. It's no easy task taking what was essentially, I'm going to be very frank, a closed down program in 2016 to where we're at now, and it would not have been possible without these people that we listed. All the way from the superintendent to the boosters, it really takes everyone working together. We also have a special thanks to our student leaders tonight. They're not a part of our officer team. You may not see them working, but they are working behind the scenes to make this happen. We have Haley Whipperforth and Addie Wehrman. They're behind the scenes helping stage the students. We have Bristol Parsons and Mia Bunce. They're helping lead the groups back and forth on stage. Jaden Wiggins and Nick Fogel are helping click the slides, and Molly Moles and Taylor Cramblett are helping with the award distribution. So we're very thankful for those students working hard behind. One last thing that we have to take on today is it is Cody Powell's birthday. So we're all going to sing him happy birthday. He's so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cody. Happy birthday to you. All right. I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday, being here at the FFA banquet. So, all right, with that, I'm going to introduce Mia Gomez and Ms. Cruz to the stage for a special statement about Cinco de Mayo.
This year, our banquet happens to land on the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. Our organization is most successful when we embrace the various backgrounds that make the agricultural industry successful. We will continue to cultivate a spirit of unity, respect, and opportunity for all. At the National FFA Convention this past year, the National FFA Talent winner was Adrian Soto, who performed mariachi. Our Latino students chose this moment as the best way for us to collectively honor the spirit of resilience and victory exemplified by the Mexican people at the Battle of Puebla. I am pleased to share this performance with you all as we celebrate and recognize Cinco de Mayo. What a performance. I would like to invite Max Van Orstel, president of the Northcott Junior High FFA chapter, to the stage to provide a reflection for the evening.
This evening, we would like to give thanks for the opportunity we have to gather here together, to share in our accomplishments of our FFA chapters this year, and to thank those who have helped us reach our goals this past year. We'd like to thank all members and guests and supporters for helping us with this, along with the agricultural industry for giving us the ability to achieve this and celebrate our successes. We wish safe travels for all of our FFA members, guests, and supporters, and to all from the Northcott Ag Program Spring Banquet. We are thankful for our success this past year and are eager to grow our tree of future generations. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. John Maxwell to the stage. John serves both as an important member of the Regional Innovation Center Fundraising Committee and president of the Northcott Agricultural Booster. Today, he will be providing an update on the Regional Innovation Center and speaking about the importance of stakeholders joining the Northcott Agricultural Boosters.
Good afternoon, good evening. Like she said, I'm John Maxwell. I'm president of the Ag Boosters. And first, I have two things that I want to accomplish in this. I want to talk about the Regional Innovation Center that's coming very quickly and going to be open for the next school year. And then I also want to talk about Ag Boosters a little bit. So we'll start with the Regional Innovation Center, and we've got a few slides to show you. The first one is probably one of the more important ones. It's the layout of the building. This happened about 8-ish, 9-ish years ago. I was on the school board along with a lot of my colleagues, and we wanted to grow the ag program. And when we talk about ag, a lot of us think about farming in general, but that's not what we're thinking. We're thinking of ag as in, if you eat food, you're part of ag. It's known that 3 out of 3 people eat every day, and it is part of everybody and everything. So in our vision, and there was a lot of people in the vision, Mr. Studding is a big one, Mr. Hunter was a big one. When Jacob came on board, we wanted to not only have it be a Northcott, but a regional innovation center, where everyone had the opportunity to come and be part of that career process. Many of them will go on to college, many of them won't. But we're wanting them to accomplish it where they're getting closer to their goals by going to a building that specializes in that. And we have several pathways here, and I'm going to go around quickly to kind of talk about the pathways. In the lower left, we have animal tech, which will be vet tech, and then a livestock area, an arena that probably will be where we'll be next year, if everything goes well. And then we've got diesel mechanics, and then we have construction. Construction involves electrical, plumbing, building houses and everything else. We wanted to include trades in this. So the folks that can graduate from high school and be ready to go to a trade and maybe already have been there. We've heard it's been going on for several years. I'll use the welding program as an example, where they're already working at where they're going to work during their high school career. They'll start as a sophomore, junior, senior, etc., and we'll be there. Down in the lower right, we have the greenhouse area, the head house area. It says on their HVAC lab. That is not necessarily true. That will be determined in the future. I think it involves nursing and the nurse tech program. In the center will be the classrooms, and then the office area in front. So we designed this, we as in a team for Northcott and the community and everybody else, as to what was needed and where we would go. And with that, we had some folks that came on board to help fund it. And we all know about the funding and the bond referendum and everything else, and we had several people that gave sizable contributions. The latest one that we just received was $2 million from the federal government through Marionette Miller Meeks, which is an outstanding part of making this a success. So now that we're here and we're going to have this come along, what happens next is we need to fill it with students. And that's where all of us are part of this. Right now, we've gone to a program that had less than 100 to we have 400 today. And that needs to grow more, and that needs to be part of the whole region, not just North Scott. We're looking for folks that want to accomplish their dreams by coming to this facility, not necessarily be a part of the North Scott School program, but they come to this facility and they accomplish their dreams in that way. And we're really excited about this. Now we're going to go to some next pictures that are kind of the construction process. Here it was last winter. You can see snow on the ground. Next slide, please. Now we're to the point where it starting to look like a building, and we'll have an open house coming down the line. And here are some students that got to tour it. It is a very big facility because we have a vision of growth. And we want something that will serve long after everybody in this room is long gone. We want to be able to serve for that. And that is part of my core of the vision of what I want to do with all of it. And is there another slide? Okay, here's more students with all of the all of the construction as it is today. And I think that might be the last one. Is that true? So anyway, so how do you guys fit into this? What piece do you want to be part of this puzzle? Because we need everybody. Next year, we have a district convention that will have roughly 1,000 people next March. And we need help. Help comes in all sorts and sizes. You can be part of the Egg Boosters. Egg Boosters are a group of folks that meet the first Tuesday of every month in 2 days, and we want to accomplish things for the students. That's why we're here. That's why everybody's sitting in this room, is for the students and the kids. We want to also help all 3 fabulous instructors, and we also want to do fundraising for the accomplishments so we can help fund things like them going to hear Cinco de Mayo be sung and things like that. That's what it's all about, and we want to make memories for those kids. And what better way to be with your student than to be part of something? It might be as simple as being able to give treats for a piece of the convention or working at the convention or whatever. But we would love to have it, and you can get involved by, first of all, coming to a meeting, by signing up. There in your emails, you get a weekly update. And there is a parent section that you see what's going on, and you can see, hey, maybe that fits me. Maybe I want to be part of that. And that's what we're looking for. That's where the help comes along. You don't have to have this huge task, and I've already been part of organizations. I remember when daughters were in Music Boosters, and I thought, boy, how can I get out of here without doing anything? I know that exists, but nevertheless, I worked the food stand a couple times because that was what the part that I thought I could do. So I would welcome you to be part of us, and it'll be a very memorable and rewarding accomplishment. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing about the Regional Innovation Center, Mr. Maxwell. Your work towards creating the Regional Innovation Center will be appreciated for years to come. Thank you.
We would like to begin the award portion of our evening by recognizing the people and businesses who take the time to help make our organization the best that it can be. We have listed the names of our generous sponsors and supporters inside of the program. We give many thanks to the businesses and organizations who support us with donations. Donations go toward attending and competing in many different activities and events. In addition, we would like to give an enormous thank you to our families. Without your help getting us to events, helping us with chores, and getting ready for competitive events, we would not be able to accomplish much. We would like to individually thank the sponsors who provided our meals tonight. Tom and Joni Dittmer of Grandview Farms, Jeff's Market, and John and Joan Maxwell of Cinnamon Ridge Farms. We would also like to thank the Bettendorf Culvers, owned by Mike Jones, for donating custard for FFA members after the banquet tonight. The Jason and Monique Gomez family also catered a Cinco de Mayo themed meal for the officers, team, and volunteers this afternoon. Let's give one huge round of applause to our sponsors. I will now invite Evan and Cody to the stage to speak about the Farm Squad.
The North Scott FFA created the Farm Squad to lead all efforts on chapter test plots. Students involved have the opportunity to plan, partake, and experience production agriculture at the local level. Maverick Wolf, Cody Powell, and Evan Kepi are serving as the co-chairs of the Farm Squad committee this year. At this time, I would like to invite Cody on the stage to provide an update.
Good evening. My name is Cody Powell. This year I am serving as a co-chair for the Farm Squad with Maverick Wolf and Evan Kepi. The North Scott FFA Farm Squad has 69 acres of farm ground that our members of the Farm Squad are responsible for managing. Our main 40 acres are located off Hillendale Road near the Kraft Heinz plant outside of Eldridge. I would like to thank Ron and Nancy Meyer for renting us this piece. We also have 2 4-acre fields. One is located on Buttermilk Road, owned by the Ruth Arp family. The other is a 4-acre piece that is located off Highway 130 near Paul Meyer Chemical. Thank you to Miss Julia and Mr. Mike Jones for this opportunity. The final piece is a triangular 18 acres south of Eldridge on First Street, which is owned by the school district. Some of this land is now home to the Regional Innovation Center. We are fortunate to have worked with such great people over the past 8 years. Each year, we have expanded our connections to where we are now. I would like to take a moment and thank all of our sponsors, because without them, this would not be possible. The Meyer 40 has been split in half with 20 acres of corn and 20 acres of beans. This is our test plot, which this past growing season had 26 different seed numbers for corn and 23 for beans. This had been a great opportunity for local seed providers to place their hybrids against other brands in a non-biased test plot. The corn on average was 250.2 bushels per acre, while the beans were 71.6 bushels per acre. Thank you again to everyone involved.
Members, thank you for your hard work and dedication throughout this past year. We now recognize the members of the Farm Squad. Please step forward as your name is read. Brent Crasham, Colton Engler, Addison Weirman, Sawyer Gravert, Evan Kepi, Andy Clint, Drake Lubin, Kane Wolf, Cody Powell, Owen Powell, Jordan Jones, Derek Nimke, Zachary Hooper-Kumpel, Alexis Klatt, Maverick Wolf, Cole Engelbrecht, Cole Wessel, and Taylor Cramblett.
We are excited to see what the Farm Squad has in store for the future. Let's give this team a round of applause.
Every year, it is a tradition that at the beginning of the banquet, we have a member recite the FFA Creed. The Creed is a 5-paragraph speech written by E.M. Tiffany, which outlines the organization's values and beliefs regarding the industry of agriculture, FFA membership, citizenship, and patriotism. This year, our Creed will be presented by Haley Shack. Can everyone give a round of applause to welcome Haley to the stage?
The FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words, but of deeds, achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturists in the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years. I believe that to live and work on a good farm or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits is pleasant as well as challenging, for I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life and hold an inborn fondness for those associations which even in hours of discouragement I cannot deny. I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly with such knowledge and skill as I can secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturists to serve our own and the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil. I believe in less dependence and begging and more power in bargaining, and the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so, for others as well as myself, and less need for charity and more of it when needed, in being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community, which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task. Thank you.
Thank you, Haley, for your inspiring presentation of the FFA Creed. I now invite Rowan to the podium.
A group of first-year agriculture students served on the new Green Hand Committee this year. As members of the committee, they planned and put on monthly events for the chapter. Events included the Homecoming Float, which received second place, Feliz Navidad, and Haunted Housing. The committee opened up at each quarter to allow students flexibility in their participation throughout the year. We had an array of students partake. Here are the students who served at least one quarter on the Green Hand Committee. Please step forward as your name is called. Amelia Bunce, Kelsey Hilsenbeck, Dakota Malin Stanley, Molly Mose, William Hyde, Bristol Parsons, Amelia Pedigo, Aaron Raleigh, Haley Shack, Jackson Haverkamp, Chloe Hamilton, Alexis Klatt, Kieran Stone, Maxwell Davis. Thank you to all of you for your efforts on the Green Hand Committee. Please join me in a round of applause as our Green Hand Committee exits the stage.
Science Fair is an opportunity available for students who are interested in pursuing research in agricultural fields of study. Over the past couple of years, we have had an increase in student involvement and overall experienced great success. The following students have competed in the State Science Fair and FFA Agri-Science Fair. For the high school divisions, we had Jordan Jones and Cole Wessel who competed in social science. Their project is called A Profession Under Pressure, a comprehensive study on job stress among dairy farmers. Jordan and Cole won first place in senior high behavioral science. In the Iowa FFA Agri-Science Fair, they were state champions in social science, Division 6, received the national nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair, and were the specialty overall winner in social science. Jordan and Cole even received the American Psychological Association's ISEF Specialty Award and the Loras College Scientific Orator Scholarship Award. Congrats to these two individuals for their accomplishments.
Marlena Cockshoot and Kale Mess experienced great success with their project, preserving pre-cut apples with an anti-brownie solution. In the overall science fair, Kayla and Marlena received second place in senior high school biochemistry. In the FFA science fair, they were state champion in food science, Division 4, and Iowa's nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair. They were the overall winner in food science. They also received the Loras College Scientific Orator Scholarship Award. Let's put our hands together for their hard work.
Our next two individuals, Sydney Greeny and Addison Harms, presented their project in the area of social science. Their project was called Analyzing Consumer Acceptability of Sucrose Levels in a Better For You Product, Vanilla Ice Cream, Phase 2. In overall science fair, Sydney and Addison received second place in senior high behavioral science. In the FFA science fair, they were state champion in food science, Division 6, and Iowa's nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair. In addition, they received the Loras College Scientific Orator Scholarship Award. Congrats to Addison and Sydney for all their accomplishments.
Our next two individuals, Brianna Shimkus and Ashley Mose, presented their project in the area of plant science. Their project was called Investigating Carotenoid Biosynthesis in Hydroponically Cultivated Asclepias tuberosa. In the FFA Science Fair, they were state champion in plant science, Division 6, and Iowa's nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair. Congrats to Brianna and Ashley for all their accomplishments.
Jackson Haverkamp presented his project in the category of power systems. His project title was Exploring Effective Strategies for Noise Reduction in Zero-Turn Lawnmowers. His comparative analysis of methods, Jackson presented his project at FFA Science Fair, where he was state runner-up champion in Power Systems Division 3. In addition, Jackson received the Allen Adams Inspiring Excellence Award. Let's give Jackson a round of applause.
Taylor Crane presented her project in the category of food science. Her project's title was Quantifying Liquid Egg Mass Loss with Cooking Oil Type, Phase 2 Study. Taylor presented her project at FFA Science Fair, where she was state runner-up, champion in food science, Division 3. Let's give Taylor a round of applause.
Kelsey Hilsenbeck and Haley Shack is our last high school project, with their project falling into environmental science. Their project was called Impact of UAN32 Broadcast Fertilization on a Cover Crop, Germination Trial of Secal Cereal. They presented their project at FFA Science Fair, where they placed third in the state for Environmental Science and Natural Resources, Division 4. Let's give Kelsey and Haley a round of applause.
Junior High Science Fair. For our junior high individuals, we had Nora Dipp, who created and presented her projects, effects on different substrates on the growth of sugarcane. She presented her project at the State Science and Technology Fair. At the State Science Fair, Nora received first place at the Agri-Science Fair Division 1 Plant Systems. In addition, Nora received the overall 7th to 8th grade top score. Individual project, Moa, Plant Science Innovation Award, and occur Healthcare. Excellence in the Healthcare Science Award. Let's give Nora a round of applause.
Our next individual was Sebastian Jones, who presented his project, Plastic in Our Community. How do people feel about burning plastics? Sebastian presented his project at the State Science and Technology Fair. Sebastian received first place at the Agri-Science Fair in Division 1 Social Science. At the State Fair, he received honorable mention in 7th grade Behavior Science category and the RICO Sustainable Development Award. Let's give Sebastian a round of applause.
Food Prize, Iowa Youth Institute is a day-long event held at Iowa State University to learn more about ending hunger across the globe and how agriculture has a role. The following students completed research papers, presented their findings, and received a $1,000 scholarship to the Iowa State University College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Student participants were Jordan Jones. Jordan researched and wrote her paper on water quality, microbiological contamination of water resources in Kenya. And Grace Clark. Grace focused her paper and research on finding a sustainable solution to growing healthy foods in Kenya. Let's give these Borlaug scholars a round of applause. We will now begin our Discovery Degree ceremony.
Mr. President, I have the applications for 27 students enrolled in Ag Tech who are candidates for the Discovery FFA degree.
Our Constitution outlines minimum qualifications for this degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Madam Advisor, have all candidates paid full FFA dues, local, state, and national levels?
They have.
Have they each participated in at least one chapter activity outside of scheduled class time?
They have.
Have these candidates met all other minimum qualifications of Article 6, Section B of the National Constitution?
They have.
The Secretary will please read the names of successful candidates. These students will please come forward when your name is called.
Knox Baker, Olive Buddy, Maddox Cercelio, Alexander Clays, Lucy Davidson, Keegan Edgren, Cooper Esch, Dallas Fahrenkrug, Noah Fedderson, Taylor Faust, Corbin Fulkerson, Damon Hayes, Grant Hoffman, Denton Holst, Leah James, Hannah Kessler, Colin Lucas, Austin Miser, Peyton Nesson, Brooklyn Nixon, Julian Olive Spear, Kyla Peppers, Milani Schlesman, Jude Strauss, Isabella West, Cole Wilson, and Scarlett Young.
Will the junior high FFA officers please take their places beside me? Candidates, you are about to receive the Discovery FFA degree in a national organization of members who will become the leaders in the broad industry of agriculture. Will you strive to continue development of your personal and professional skills through participation in the FFA? If so, answer, we will.
I am proud to add these names to the list of our members embarking on a journey of personal growth and premier leadership development, which will lead them to career success in the broad field of agriculture.
Today, you take the first step in an exciting journey, which can provide you with experiences which will set a foundation for success that will carry you throughout your life. I challenge you to grasp all the opportunities offered and wish you every success in your journey.
My fellow officers, join me in welcoming these recipients of the FFA Discovery degree.
Each year, we pick one 7th grade student for the honor of Star 7th grade Discovery member. Selection is based on their chapter involvement and leadership this past year. Our top individuals this year have tried multiple FFA activities in their first year of membership.
They attended multiple monthly chapter meetings, assisted with community service projects and outreach events, including Lunch on the Farm, served in leadership positions as committee chair, and tried their hands at various leadership development and career development events. Their hard work was recognized with silver ratings for Ag CSI and Ag Biotechnology. The 7th grade Star Discovery members for 2024 are oh my gosh.
You didn't want anyone to know, right?
They said it would be easier this year. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes. Very confidential.
Peyton Lanham and Levi Powell.
We will next recognize our 8th grade Star Discovery members. 4 members will receive this honor this evening due to their outstanding involvement in the chapter the past 2 years. Each of these individuals have served in the officer leadership roles and were instrumental in the building of the junior high FFA chapter. In addition, each individual has assisted with numerous community service activities, including assisting with the Veterans Day activities and running ag literacy stations at Lunch on the Farm. These individuals have also shown commitment to advancing their agricultural leadership skills through attending the annual Ignite FFA Leadership Conference. The North Scott Junior FFA chapter would like to thank each of these members for their outstanding hard work and dedication these past 2 years. The 8th grade Star Discovery members for 2024 are Aurora Dolan, Aaliyah Shimkus, Max Van Orsdal, and Draven Wingler. Will Cody, Brianna, and Miss Cruz please join me at the podium?
The Green Hand Degree Ceremony recognizes students for their dedication to FFA as a first-year FFA member. Earlier this year, 32 students earned their Green Hand FFA degree at Fall Showcase. I would like to now welcome Brianna to the podium to announce the spring recipients of the Green Hand degree.
Thank you, Cody. I have the applications for 4 students who are candidates for the Green Hand FFA degree.
Our Constitution outlines minimum qualifications for this degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Madam Advisor, do all candidates have satisfactory plans for programs of supervised agricultural experience?
They do.
Have these candidates met all other minimum qualifications of Article 6, Section C of the National Constitution?
They have.
Brianna will read the names of the successful candidates. Will they please step forward as your name is read?
Taylor Cramblett, Kelsey Hilsenbeck, Dakota Mayland Stanley, Eliana Peters.
Candidates, you are about to receive the Green Hand FFA degree. In a national organization of members who will enter a field of agriculture or show their appreciation for this important industry. Will you strive to further develop your abilities through active participation in the FFA? If so, answer, we will.
The pin worn by Green Hands is made of bronze because of its hardness and endurance. Bronze has been used for ages by those who sought a better substitute for crude elements. May those qualities of hardness and endurance carry you far in our organization. Although you have done well and merit this recognition, let me remind you that there are heights yet to be attained. Just as there are metals more precious than bronze, there are rarer and more precious laurels to be won in our organization. The silver pin of the chapter FFA degree and the golden charm of the state FFA degree await those who earn them. In order to attain those higher degrees, you must possess rare and golden qualities. You must be malleable but never crush, ductile but never drawn into anything base or dishonorable. glowing with enthusiasm but unaltered by the heat of conflict. It is my sincere wish that some of you will eventually be awarded the golden key of the American FFA degree. Your future is before you. Through hard work and wise decisions, you can attain the highest place in our organization, so eagerly sought by all worthy members. The FFA organization practices agricultural leadership, citizenship, and cooperation. If you develop your abilities, you may become a leader in this organization. We need you, and the country needs you, and your strong leadership. We now welcome you as Green Hands. Let's give them a round of applause. Every year, we pick a few students out of the STAR applicants selection. It's going to be based on their involvement in the chapter, their academic prowess, and as well as plans for their supervised agricultural experience, all of which are represented in their applications. This year, I am pleased to announce that we have 3 students that are named as our stars for the 2023-2024 Star Green Hand. Our first student, who is a Star Green Hand, is Haley Shack. Haley has been an exceptional addition to our high school chapter this year. As a member of the Green Hand Committee, Haley took on one of our biggest projects, leaf cleanup. Haley also stretched herself this year by competing in FFA creed speaking. Haley is full of greatness and unlimited potential. Congratulations, Haley. Our second Star Green Hand to be recognized tonight is Addison Wehrman. This year, we have been lucky to have Addie join North Scott. Addie immediately got involved in our chapter by joining the dairy cattle judging team. Addie shined this year as she led the chapter at Legislative Symposium. Addie's leadership is a great asset to our chapter. Congratulations, Addie. Our third Star Green Hand for the night is Haley Whipperforth. Similar to Addie, Haley joined our school and chapter earlier this year. Haley has reached great heights this year as she competed in her first competition of marketing plan, where they placed second overall in the state. Haley can also be seen tonight on our staging crew working with Addie. Thank you for your efforts this year, Haley. Congratulations.
The chapter degree recognizes students who have dedicated to the FFA for at least 2 school years. In the fall, 10 individuals applied and earned their chapter degree. We will now recognize these students who applied this spring. Will Solar please join me at the podium to announce the spring recipients of the chapter degree?
Thank you. I have 6 applications who are candidates for the chapter FFA degree. Our Constitution sets up minimum qualifications which must be met before members advance to a higher degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Mr. Advisor, have all these candidates met or exceeded these standards?
They have.
Have all the candidates met all other minimum requirements of Article 6, Section D of the National Constitution?
I have the easy job here. They have.
I will read the names of the successful candidates. Please step forward as your name is read. Isabella Carlson, Cole Engelbrecht, Addison Harms, Kagan Hilsenbeck, Evan Kepi, Addison Cohen.
Those who succeed best in life, regardless of occupation, know that means whereby the great problems may be solved. Ignorance leads to neglect, waste, want, and financial trouble, while wisdom leads to industry, productivity, and happiness. You have studied and learned in order to earn your degree. Every worthwhile recognition carries with it additional responsibilities. Your increased leadership ability should be reflected by your further involvement in our activities of our chapter.
The pin symbolizing the chapter FFA degree is made of silver. Just as there are metals more precious than silver, there are more precious laurels to be won in our organization. The golden charm of the state FFA degree and the golden key of the American FFA degree await those who earn them. I am pleased to present each of you with the silver pin of the chapter FFA degree. All right, you guys are going to stay up here. We also have our, you guys can stay up here. All right, there we go. All right, so we also have our STAR chapter degree recipients. This is an award that students that submitted their chapter degree in the fall or submitted it this spring could participate in. So our first one in the area of STAR in agribusiness is an individual that has to operate their own business. And this person exemplifies that work both as she develops her supervised agricultural experience and also as an active FFA member. She also has done a lot to grow as a leader this year and has done a fantastic job of keeping records in her record book. And that person is Addie Cohen. Congrats, Addie. Addie operates her own photography business and has taken several mini photo sessions, right, Addie? Yes, a lot of different photo sessions throughout the different years and time for everything. She does a great job, so if you would like to book her someday, that would be, she'll really appreciate it, I'm sure. So, okay. Up next, we have our STAR in agri-science. We had two amazing candidates for this, but it came down to one individual that had an exemplary research project both last year and this year, and that is Jordan Jones. Jordan received her chapter degree in the fall, but she did submit an application to be recognized for an outstanding research project. Last year, she focused on veterinary health, mental health, and then this year she focused on dairy farmer mental health. Both of these were well received by judges, where she's won the behavioral science area in science fair twice, as well as her area in the FFA fair. So that was fantastic. Great job, Jordan. Yep. The next award goes to our STAR in Ag Placement. This is an individual that has a great placement project or internship working in our community. And if you've had the chance of going through Donahue on a very warm day and decided to have some ice cream, you'll not be surprised by this individual. Owen Klinkenberg won Ag Placement. Congratulations, Owen. Owen's kept meticulous records of all of his hours working at the, what's it called again? Red Rooster? Rusty Rooster, making sure that all of us in rural Iowa have some tasty ice cream delights in Donahue. So great job, Owen. There we go. Great job, buddy. Now, for the last one, this was really hard for the judges to decide, so they decided to give it to two individuals. They both had very similar record books and have done some fantastic things in FFA, and that's going to Cole Engelbrecht and Evan Kepi. Congratulations to both of you. They're going to have to cut the plaque in half afterwards with a bandsaw or something, so, which I would trust them to do that, I think. Maybe. So, right? We know about safety now, right? So, I preach safety all the time, so they know. But I'm very proud of both of them. They've done fantastic jobs with their individual work. They both have really earned this honor of being Star Farmer, and they've done amazing things in FFA, and they're both fantastic leaders. So we're very thankful for both of them. Great job, boys. All right, I now invite Jordan Jones to the stage to recognize our Iowa FFA degree awardees.
The Iowa FFA degree is the highest degree the state can bestow upon a member. These members earned their Iowa FFA degrees in the spring of 2024. FFA members who qualify have met the minimum requirements in all components of the three-circle model: SAE, FFA, and classroom. The 2024 recipients are August Bauer, Nolan Engelbrecht, Mia Gomez, Carter Harms, Justin LaFrenz, Jackson McAllister, Rowan Schaefer, and Cole Wessel. As a part of submitting a state degree, students have the opportunity to apply for a star in their SAE area. Cole Wessel applied and was selected as a finalist in the area of agri-science for his research completed through various science fair projects. He spent countless hours completing research to count towards the award. At the state convention, Cole was named as the Star in Agri-Science winner for the 2024. Cole is the first individual from North Scott to ever be Star over Iowa champion. Congratulations to you. Addison and Cole, please join me to help present the honorary chapter degrees.
At this time, we'll be recognizing the honorary degree recipients. It is always a pleasure to receive honorary members into the FFA. The purpose of this award is to recognize, from time to time, the efforts made from others on our behalf. Mr. President, please read the section of the National Constitution which provides the qualifications for honorary membership.
Honorary membership. Farmers, school superintendents, principals, members of boards of education, chapter advisors, teachers, staff members in agriculture education, business people, and others who are helping to advance agriculture education and the FFA, who have rendered outstanding service, may be elected to the honorary membership by a majority vote of the members present at any regular meeting or convention. Addison, will you read the names of the high school honorary chapter degree recipients?
Mr. President, members, and guests, we are pleased to read the names of the following high school honorary chapter degree recipients. Once your name is read, please join us on the stage. Tom and Joni Dittmer. As a part of the North Scott School Board, Joni has been instrumental in the planning and execution of the Regional Innovation Center. Both Tom and Joni have been longtime supporters of the chapter, dedicating their time and finances to the chapter. This includes a sponsorship of scholarships in the Regional Innovation Center. Thank you, Tom, Joni, and Grandview Farms. Our next recipient is Mr. Derek Hamilton. It is always a pleasure to see past North Scott FFA members thriving in their communities and careers. Derek plays an instrumental role in making FFA events possible as the Director of Transportation for the North Scott School District. Without his skill set and flexibility, we would not be able to take the students to the various events we attend across the state and country. Thank you, Derek. Our next recipient is Miss Joan Maxwell. Joan has been an extremely involved Ag Boosters member, serving on multiple booster committees, as well as incorporating QuickBooks into the finances of our chapter. Her additional support as part of the Scott County Farm Bureau in planning and hosting local election forums is appreciated. We also want to thank her for offering Cinnamon Ridge Farms to host events and aiding in the planning of them as well. Thank you, Joan. Our final high school recipients are Mr. Brian and Miss Heather Wessel. Heather has been a chaperone on 3 separate occasions, twice to Indianapolis for National Convention, and this year to Ames for State Convention. In addition, she has helped provide food and support to the students throughout the years. Brian, along with Growmore 2 Farms, has aided in the work of the Farm Squad. Heather and Brian are the parents of Cole Wessel, the 2023-2024 chapter president. Thank you, Heather and Brian.
Max, will you now read the names of the junior high honorary chapter degree recipients?
Mr. President, members and guests, we are pleased to read the following names of the junior high honorary chapter degree recipients. Once your name is read, please join us on the stage. Mr. Chad Jones. Mr. Jones is a continuous supporter of the junior high ag program throughout his work in the past 2 years, overseeing the junior high renovation project. A part of this project includes a new shop space, agricultural classroom, and a space for a hoop house. In addition, he supports our FFA members' success as well as we work with our leadership team to implement activities ranging from the Color Run food drive to Veterans Day student activities. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for continuing our support. Ms. Glenda Wingler. Ms. Wingler has assisted the junior high and chapter in multiple ways over the past 2 years. She has donated clothing and items to our professionalism closet, attended multiple North Scout Junior Ag Boosters and supported the meetings, and is currently serving on our Ag Boosters recruitment commitment. Thank you, Ms. Wingler, for all your creative ideas and assistance this year.
On behalf of every member, I wish to say that we are proud to have you as honorary members. May this affiliation prove valuable to all. I impress upon you that we look to you for counsel and guidance. It is because of our great respect that we have for you that you have been elected to honorary membership. May we always cooperate with you from the benefit of all. I now confer upon you the honorary membership of the North Scott FFA and North Scott FFA Junior chapter and present you with the token of membership. Let's give them one more round of applause. I'd like to now invite Isabella to present leadership development events.
We will now begin the awards part of the night, recognizing students who have competed in leadership development events, otherwise known as LDEs. Challenge students with speaking, presenting, and memorization skills. CDEs, or career development events, are focused on building skills in different fields of the agriculture industry. Tonight, we will begin with the LDE competitions.
In the Green Hand Quiz, students study materials from the National FFA organization. Their tests included information of important dates and basic FFA facts. As sub-districts, we had 3 students participate in Green Hand Quiz: Taylor Cramblett, Andy Clint, and Kane Wolf. Cam received a bronze rating, Andy placed second, and Taylor placed 5th, with both receiving a gold rating. Taylor and Andy competed at districts where Taylor received the gold rating and Andy received the silver rating. Taylor Cramblett and Alexis Klatt represented North Scott on the state level, where they both received gold ratings overall. Taylor tied for second place in the entire state. Let's give it up for our Green Hands.
We had 5 individuals participate in sub-district chapter test. The chapter test included 50 questions about FFA trivia and knowledge. At sub-districts, we had Addie Weirman, Owen Klinkenberg, Ashley Mose, Owen Powell, and Cole Engelbrecht compete. Cole received a silver rating, Addie placed second place, and Owen Klinkenberg received 4th place, Ashley received 5th place, and Owen Powell received 6th place. With all receiving a gold rating, at district competition, 3 individuals all received gold. Evan Kepi, Ashley Mose, and Addison Weirman.
In the manual quiz, students verbally answer 5 questions about FFA trivia and knowledge. At sub-districts, Alexis Klatt placed second and advanced to districts. At districts, Alexis competed in manual quiz again, where she received a silver rating and 3rd place.
The Discovery Test is an event where students study foundational information about our national FFA organization. Students must know base level information. We had 30 students compete in the Discovery Quiz. Please look at our slideshow for our silver and bronze participants. At sub-districts, Max Van Orstel received a gold rating and tied for 1st place. Other top 10 sub-district individuals include 3rd, Grace Clark, 4th, Tucker Keating, 5th, Aaliyah Shimkus, 6th, Dana Webb, 7th, Draven Wingler, 8th, Avia Quinn, 9th, Peyton Lanham, and 10th, Mason Carter. At the district contest, Draven Wingler was 2nd place overall, followed by Max Van Orstel. In 3rd, fantastic job.
Leadership development events are designed to help students develop their personal growth and career success. The next set of leadership development events focuses on public speaking and honing in on those leadership skills.
The FFA Creed contest was developed for a freshman member to get experience through public speaking during this contest. The members recite the FFA Creed, written by E.M. Tiffany, and then answer questions about the impact of the Creed on their lives. This year, Haley Shack was the Creed speaker for our chapter. Haley competed at sub-districts and received rave reviews with a silver rating. Haley was chosen to present the Creed earlier this evening. Congratulations, Haley. We love watching your hard work shine.
Chapter display allows students to create visual representation to share about one of their chapter's events. This year, the team placed silver in the state based on their display of our Tractorcade event. Team members consisted of Mia Gomez, Addie Cohen, and Rowan Schaefer. Congratulations on your remarkable display.
Junior high and freshman FFA members are eligible to compete in conduct of meetings. This contest consists of performing opening ceremonies, a series of different parliamentary abilities, and closing ceremonies. This year, the high school team practiced diligently at least 3 times a week, which allowed them to advance from sub-district competition to district competition to state competition, where they earned a silver rating. This team was the first to qualify for state since the 1980s. The state conduct of meetings team included Mia Bunce, Max Davis, Chloe Hamilton, Jackson Haverkamp, Kelsey Hilzebeck, Molly Moes, and Aaron Riley. Cody Powell and Sawyer Gravert served as members on the team for the district competition. Without immense time, work, and dedication, their success as a team would not be possible. Please join me in giving them a round of applause.
The extemporaneous speaking contest was established to provide FFA members an opportunity to demonstrate their ability to speak, to think, and to answer questions readily before an audience. Students have 30 minutes to prep a speech on a topic from a given list provided before the competition. Jordan Jones competed at sub-districts and received a silver rating. Great job, Jordan.
Job interview was established to provide FFA members an opportunity to demonstrate their ability in completing job application form, writing a letter of application, preparing a resume, interviewing properly, answering questions clearly, and presenting the proper impression. Cole Wessel competed at sub-districts and received a gold rating. Great job, Cole.
The extemporaneous speaking contest, we already talked about it, Sawyer. I think you're good, buddy. You can come on over here. Yep. Okay, we're all good. Yep.
This year's welding individual was Kegan Hilzenbeck. In this contest, one must be able to complete welds. At the sub-district contest, he received a bronze rating. Please help me in congratulating Kegan.
The Ag Issues Contest, or the Agricultural Issues Forum, is to present on current issues to the public audience. The Ag Issues Contest asks students to engage in the selection, research, planning, and presentation of a local, state, national, or international agriculture issue with relevance to the chapter's local community. Addison Harms, Rowan Schaefer, Mia Gomez, and Brianna Shimkiss competed at districts and received a silver rating. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Next, I would like to welcome the junior high officers to the stage to recognize their phenomenal participation in leadership development events.
The Ag Career and Science Investigation, AgCSI, contest was established to provide junior high FFA members an opportunity to explore agriculture careers and solve a proposed problem. This year, students were tasked with the problem, how to grow food under the ocean. The team identified agriculture careers that would assist with overcoming this challenge. Students then interviewed individuals within these identified careers and presented their ideas to a group of judges. Junior high members of 2024 AgCSI team included Mason Carter, Cameron Goro, Vivian Osan, Peyton Lanham. The team received a silver rating. Let's give them a round of applause.
The Ag Impact Contest was established to allow junior high FFA members to explore the impact of agriculture on the state of Iowa. This year, members focused on the impact of the Southeast region's agricultural production on the state of Iowa and the United States of America. Junior high members of the 2024 Ag Impact team include Joseph Dunn, Keegan Edgren, Julie Enlow, Alexandra Hart, Anna Jones, and Aaliyah Shipkiss. The team received a bronze rating. Let's give them a round of applause.
The junior high chapter was able to create a scrapbook this year to compete in the chapter scrapbook competition. This event is provided to encourage the collection and display of newspaper clippings, pictures, and other materials showing the activities engaged in our chapter. It is designed to stimulate and develop the preparation of materials and the use of photography showing achievements of members and the chapter. This year, Haley Burkle worked to complete the scrapbook, which competed at sub-districts for a bronze rating. Awesome job, Haley.
The Experience the Action contest was established to allow a team of FFA members to create a skit to recruit new FFA members. This year's team created a skit showcasing the three-circle agricultural education model and all the opportunities FFA has to offer. Junior high members of the 2024 Experience the Action team include Haley Burkle, Lucy Davidson, Aurora Dolan, and Abea Quinn.
Up next, we'll have our career development events. We're going to try to set the stage really quick, but we'll have Izzy talking about what a career development event is. So, Izzy?
We will now begin to recognize those who competed in career development events. The first event we will recognize will be Ag Sales. Students who compete in the Ag Sales team can build their team skills to become even better salespeople. This competition consisted of 3 parts: a team sales pitch, an individual sales pitch, and a written exam. This year's high school salespeople were Sawyer Graver, Evan Kepi, and Derek Nimke, and Brianna Shimkiss. They ranked silver at state. Our junior high salespeople were Brennan Bodine, Mason Carter, Tucker Keating, Christian Kepi, and Draven Wingler, who placed bronze at state. Congratulations and great work.
To prepare for the biotechnology CDE, team members had to memorize 54 items that they have to do with the biotechnology field, practice a test of genetics and biology content, as well as work on a team practiculum. The junior high had 1 team compete and receive a silver rating. Team members consisted of Cameron Gurrow, Levi Powell, Max Van Orsdale, and Donna Webb. The high school team had Ashley Mose, Cody Powell, Owen Powell. This team also received a silver rating. Congratulations.
Envirothon is a group competitive event that tests participants' skills on environmental, aquatic, wildlife, forestry, and soil facts. The team competed in groups of 5. The following are members of the 2024 team: Gavin Benuelos, Alexis Klatt, Owen Powell, Aiden Pratt, and Addie Wehrman. Let's congratulate them on their job well done.
Farm business management allows students to learn business skills and apply economic principles to ag business. By competing, members demonstrate their ability to analyze business management information, apply economic principles and concepts of business management. The contest begins at a state level where this team tied for second overall. Team members are August Bauer, Nolan Engelbrecht, Carter Harms, and Jackson McAllister. Great job for representing North Scott FFA.
For the marketing plan CDE, students compete in a team to present ideas for the local business to implement in marketing one of their products. The junior high team consisted of Haley Burkle, Aurora Dolan, Joseph Dunn, Sebastian Jones, and Braylon Petty. The high school team consisted of Jordan Jones, Addie Weirman, and Haley Whipperforth. The junior high team received a bronze rating, and the high school team received a gold rating, and second overall. Let's congratulate both of them on their success.
Within the Poultry Evaluation CDE, students learn about poultry products, and gain a better knowledge of the industry. They evaluated eggs, carcasses, products, and health. High school team members were Isabella Carlson, Jackie Carlson, Brant Creation, and Justin LaFrenz. Junior high poultry team members were Logan Carney, Corbin Fulkerson, Allie Hart, Aaliyah Shimkus, and Tim Mickelson. Both teams received silver ratings. Please help me in congratulating the team on their success.
All right. So CDEs, we can leave the stage. Awesome. Up next, we have Owen Powell to speak about the photography contest.
This year, our chapter hosted a photography contest. Over 80 students submitted photos to compete in a series of different classes. These photos were on display outside in the auditorium lobby. All the students can then choose to participate in the county and state fair in their respective categories. For each class, first, second, and third place winners were selected. The winners of each class were then entered into the championship round. Here are the winners of each class. The winner of the color class, Rowan Schaefer. In the class of Animals, Bird, and Wildlife, the winner is Megan Musel. The winner of the Iowa Landscape class is Kale Mess. In the class of Landscape Outside Iowa, the winner is Sedita Badler. In the Plant class, the winner is Kale Mess. The winner of the FFA activity class is Evan Kepi. In the contemporary and creative, the winner is Nicolette Kepi. The winner of the Iowa Farm Winter Scene is Hayden Burmeister. In the class of Gates and Fences, the winner is Rowan Schaefer. In the class of Supervised Agricultural Experience, the winner is Derek Nimke. Congratulations to all the winners of their respective classes. In addition to class winners, our judge also selected an overall champion, an overall ag champion photo winner, and we have selected a People's Choice photo through your votes. The People's Choice Award goes to
Rowan Schaefer for her color photo. Congratulations, Rowan.
The overall agricultural topic champion is Megan Musel. The overall champion is Sedisha Badler. Congratulations to everyone who completed in the photography contest.
Later tonight, we will be installing our new chapter leadership team. As North Scott relies on a group of strong leaders to guide our chapter, leaders are also needed to serve in both the district and state levels. This past year, we had 4 students interview to be district officer candidates. We would like to recognize the following students for being brave enough to lead the Southeast District: Sawyer Gravert, Jordan Jones, Cody Powell, and Owen Powell. After an intense interview process, Jordan, Cody, and Owen got slated as top 2 candidates for different district positions. At the district FFA convention, each student presented a speech and answered 2 questions to delegates from across the district. District candidates proceeded to elect Jordan Jones to the office of the Southeast District Reporter, where she will serve this year. Congratulations to all our leadership candidates. At the state level, a state officer team is newly elected at state convention each year. To run for state officer, members must complete an application process and endure 2 days of interviewing the week before convention. We found out on Tuesday morning of the convention that Cole was balloted as one of the top 2 candidates for the Southeast Vice President. Following this announcement, Cole gave a speech and answered questions to the voting delegates. We learned in the evening that Cole was runner-up. Cole officially broke the ice for the North Scott chapter by running for state office. We are so proud of your leadership.
As high school students, there are many things to think about and participate in. The next group of individuals has been involved with all sorts of activities, ranging from baseball to tennis to National Honor Society, student government, and a variety of FFA activities. Through all these activities, these seniors have managed to maintain a grade point average of 3.5 or better. Additionally, they must have maintained an SAE project for each year of their FFA membership. For this tremendous accomplishment, they are recognized with the Academic Achievement Award, which is sponsored by the Iowa State University Agricultural Endowment through the Iowa FFA Foundation. The following students received their Academic Achievement Award for 2024. August Bauer, Nolan Engelbrecht, Carter Harms, Jackson McAllister, Rowan Schaefer, and Cole Wessel. Congratulations to you all. Mr. Hunter will now introduce the Ag Boosters.
All right. Yep, you can. In addition to our many sponsors, the North Scott Ag Boosters have played a crucial role in our day-to-day activities. From helping at events and providing food to just organizing the Ag Room, the Ag Boosters often offer continuous support for our growing chapter. At this time, we invite both the Ag Boosters President, Mr. John Maxwell, and the Scholarship Committee member, Janet Fredericks, to the podium.
I am honored to present this North Scott FFA alumni scholarships. We had 7 very worthy applicants, and as a committee, we decided they were all deserving of a scholarship. This organization began over 30 years ago when I first started teaching here, and the purpose of this group is to support the ag education program and the young men and women of our organization. It is young men and women like those here tonight that give us hope for the future. It's my pleasure to congratulate the following students. August Bauer. August will be receiving an $800 scholarship. They disappeared, huh? Oh, they got to walk around. What direction are they coming from? Nolan Engelbrecht, he'll be receiving an $800 scholarship. Mia Gomez, she'll be receiving $800. Carter Harms, he'll be receiving $800. Jackson McAllister, $800. Rowan Schaefert, $800. And the last one is Cole Wessel, and he'll be receiving $1,000.
So last year, I saw the scholarships go out, and I was inspired to try to do something more. I also was inspired by Grandview Farms' Tom and Joni Dittmer, who give out scholarships also to the ag folks. And so I kind of went home whining, and Joan says, well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? So that inspired me to put a Cinnamon Ridge Scholarship starting for the first year. And I know Tom and Joni Dittmer have been doing it for years for the ag folks. But this year we have selected Cole Wessel for a $1,000 scholarship. So just to show that I read it over, I learned that Wessel is German. And Cole wants to become a agriculture biologist, work for like Corteva or something like that. And the German part is he wants to study abroad, and he wants to be able to go into a McDonald's and be able to order a Big Mac in German rather than just say it in English or something like that, or I don't know, get seaweed instead of steak or something when he's on the menu. So he wants to eventually go over there and kind of do his roots. I guess his grandfather or great-grandfather, he told me twice, and once it was grandfather and then next it was great-grandfather, originated from Germany. And so I'm very, very proud for Joan and I to have our first scholarship go to Cole Wessel.
I want to give a big shout out to the Ag Boosters. Ms. Cruz, Ms. Wiedemann, and I gave them a challenge to really make sure that we honor our students. These are some of the first students that have gone 6 years through the Ag program. And so I really want to thank the Ag Boosters for going above and beyond. And they went a little over budget, and I was happy to hear that. So I think that's really awesome. I also want to give a shout out. You really should look at the Community Foundation Night and look at how many scholarships our students receive going through FFA. A lot of times people speak to students getting full ride scholarships for athletics, but students actively receive full ride scholarships through agriculture. You might have to fill out a few more scholarship applications, but they do actively get full ride scholarships by going into agriculture. So a challenge to our younger students, agriculture is a lucrative career pathway. So again, big thank you to our Ag Boosters for their support. Thank you. All right, at this time, I welcome Evan Kepi to the stage to announce the results of fruit sales.
Fruit sales is our biggest fundraiser that we participate in each year. Each year, we have a contest to see who raises the most money and sells the most fruit. Our results this year were, for junior high, third place is Zach Zaroslik. Second place is Colin Lukritz. And the junior high winner for 2023 to 24 is Mason Carter. For high schoolers, third place is Brooklyn Flinker. Second place is Hayden Kepi. And the high school winner for 2023 to 24 is Colin Engelbrecht. Thank you to everyone who helped support the chapter by selling and buying fruit.
All All right, now we're starting to get into some more surprise awards, so this is exciting. The students don't know that they're receiving these. The first one that we will be giving out is the DeKalb Agricultural Accomplishment Award. Bayer Crop Science is proud to support the National FFA organization by sponsoring the 77th Annual DeKalb Agricultural Accomplishment Award. This award has been going on for a very long time and is awarded annually by our chapter. The first person to receive this award was Ron Meyer. So is Ron here today by chance? Give him a big wave. There's Ron. He was the first DeKalb Accomplishment Award winner, and he's still here helping out our FFA chapter. So what a guy. Thank you, Ron. We appreciate you. Thank you. This honor is awarded to one FFA student per chapter who exemplifies scholarship, commitment, work ethic, and passion for pursuing a career in agriculture. These students demonstrate promising young talent and are the rising stars in agriculture. Students must be a high school senior. And the winner of this year's DeKalb Agricultural Accomplishment Award is Cole Wessel. Congratulations, Cole. Cole plans to attend Iowa State University, majoring in agronomy. I'm trying to get him to add global resource systems so he can learn Deutsch, so we can sprechen Deutsch a lot, and ich kann kein Deutsch sprechen. But I'm very proud of him for taking on the challenge of being president the last 2 years, as well as all of his work through the agronomy contest, milk quality, science fair, et cetera. So Cole has done a fantastic job, and this is a well-earned award. Congratulations, Cole. The Scholastic Award is given to students that have the highest grade point average in each grade. We like to recognize their ability to perform well as agriculture students, but also FFA members. The freshman with a 4.0, unfortunately he could not be here today, but he's been an active member working in conduct of meetings, as well as a great student, and that is Aaron Raleigh, there we go. Congrats, Aaron. And then we have a 5-way tie in the sophomore class, which is pretty fantastic, and they all have 4.0s. That's pretty amazing, right? That's Owen Klinkenberg, Caitlin Nepper, Marlena Cockshoot, Addison Harms, and Russell Squires. Congratulations to the sophomore class. Our junior also has a 4.0, and that's Ava Hasse. And I don't want to rub salt in the wound, and it's okay not to have a 4.0. I think that's good. But Rowan has stuck with an almost 4.0. She's so close. But she is our top senior, so congratulations to Rowan. All right, congratulations to our Scholastic Award winners. At this time, I'd like to have Ms. Cruz join me at the podium. The Chapter Leadership Award is given to our high school students that go above and beyond the call of duty. Oftentimes, this award is given to students that are not a part of our leadership team because we want to recognize those students that are truly going above and beyond. And if an officer gets it, it's probably because they've doubled their activity. So we're very, very proud of them. So, Ms. Cruz.
Our first Chapter Leadership Award is in the area of service, and our winner is Taylor Cramblett. She's running here. It is uncommon to find a high school student who is willing to sacrifice their early mornings and even weekends to help those around them. The recipient of the Service Award this year could be found at the high school at 6:30 in the morning on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, where they would help assist and coach this year's Conduct and Meetings team. Congratulations, Taylor Cramblett, on being this year's Service Award recipient.
Our next puzzle piece in leadership goes to two individuals. These students are being recognized for their strong character. Character we feel is an important quality when it comes to leadership. We feel that those people are truly doing what it takes to be a leader. And those two students are Jordan Jones and Addie Wehrman. Both students have served in mentorship roles this year. One mentored our Creed speaker and fellow science fair participants. She put in a lot of hours. Where's Sebastian at? Maybe Sebastian's behind stage. Put in a lot of hours helping Sebastian Jones with his survey, because doing a social science project looks easy on the surface, but it's actually pretty hard. So she helped him out quite a bit too. The other can be found engaging all members in activities and demonstrate a conscious effort to include everyone around her. Both students have truly demonstrated that leadership is not a position or title, but is demonstrated through positive action. Our character award winners for this year are Jordan Jones and Addie Wehrman. Congrats, girls.
Our award winner for chapter growth is Addie Cohen. One of the best parts of our jobs as advisors is to witness the personal growth that students experience over their time in high school. The student receiving this year's award has become an essential leader in our chapter this year. The student has learned how to harness their talents for social media and decorating to make each of our FFA events better than the last. Congratulations to Addie Cohen, this year's recipient of the Growth Award.
For the next one, we have two last puzzle pieces. The first one is on work ethic, and this student continually put in the effort. They would show up all the time to make sure that they could be active and doing amazing things, showing up almost to every service project we had this year, and was always willing to put in the time. And that student is Alexis Klatt. So Alexis, can you join us on the stage, please? It's no small feat to study for the manual quiz. There's 20-some questions that you have to answer orally, and she did a great job of putting together little flashcards, using Quizlets online to learn all the information. She learned so much information that she also, even though Taylor got third at state in Green Hand test, Alexis also received a gold rating. So she did a fantastic job, and we really think that she exemplifies what it means to be a hard worker. So great job, Alexis. And our last one is awarded for teamwork, and that's two individuals that we see throughout the year that have put together a lot of work. It doesn't mean that they're always working in tandem super well, but it just means that they persevere together and they truly show what it means to be a team member and working together. And that goes to Kale Mess and Marlena Cockshoot, if they can come down. So. Kale Mess and Marlena Cockshoot are actually one of our highest award winners in our chapter history. They got second in nationals with their science fair project this last fall, and because of that, they got a nice little check for like $1,000 or something, but they could not compete in the same area for science fair, so they had to scrap that project and come up with a new one. And then that second project didn't work out, and then the third project didn't work out, and then finally the fourth project worked out, and we had to have a very strict schedule for figuring out their science fair project, and they did a fantastic job of working all the way through that. They were also very good at making sure that they show up at different service projects. They're involved in different FFA activities, and they do a great job of exemplifying what it means to be a team member. So great job, Kale and Marlena.
We have a second set of chapter leadership awards that we do, and this just started last year, so this will be our second group of individuals to receive this. And these awards are based on the FFA motto. So for each line of the FFA motto, we have one student that we selected that has particularly exhibited this line spectacularly this past year. For the first line of the FFA motto of learning to do goes to Haley Shack. The Learning to Do award goes to an individual who demonstrates the continual desire to learn and improve. This desire to learn betters our chapter, school, and community. Congratulations, our Learning to Do awardee, Haley Shack. Our next award recipient is our award recipient for Doing to Learn. The award for the student who represents the second line of the FFA motto, Doing to Learn, goes to a student who is highly involved in a variety of activities. This recipient this year participated in marketing plan and volunteered at various FFA events throughout the year. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Haley Whipperfirth. The next line of the FFA motto is Earning to Live. The Earning to Live award is given to a student who has invested in their supervised agriculture experience. This student will be receiving the award this year is Brant Creation. Brant runs his own lawn care and landscaping business. Brant continues to grow his business, BK Services, to best serve the Aldridge community. We look forward to seeing how Brant continues in his SAE. And Brant is not here with us tonight probably because it's a fair weather day and he wants to make money. So congratulations, Brant. The last line of the Living to Serve motto, of the FFA motto is Living to Serve. This year's Living to Serve recipient is Jaden Wiggins. In FFA, we value serving our fellow members, our chapter, and our school, and our community. The student who is receiving the Living to Serve award is always ready to help or volunteer. From approaching the student to participating in dairy cattle judging, or to serve as the clicker for tonight's slideshow. Jaden Wiggins has stepped up to every challenge put in front of him. Congratulations to Jaden, the recipient of the Living to Serve award. Thank you for all you do to our program.
The Teacher Helper Program involves helping a teacher with lessons, labs, and other students in the classroom. Sometimes students are afraid to be our teacher helper because we put them to work the whole time, but we need it. We have a lot of hands-on classes and a lot of lab experiences, so we really are thankful for these students that choose to use an open block or a study hall and instead spend it in the ag room helping out the agriculture program. So those students include Gavin Benuelos, Taylor Crane. One step forward. There we go. Awesome. Addie Cohen, Brianna Shimkis, Addie Wehrman, and Cole Wessel. Thank you to our volunteers that help in our classrooms. Great job, team. All right. At this time, can all the seniors please join us on the stage? So there should be a good group there. Awesome. What a great group of people. Love seeing them in official dress. First off, we have Colin Bachtel. Colin, you want to step forward, Colin, when we talk about you? There we go. Okay. He's modest. Colin has done a great job of being involved all years and has done a fantastic job of being a part of the poultry team as well as local events. We're so thankful for his efforts and time that he's put forward from the beginning of his FFA career to today. Great job, Colin. Up next, we have August Bauer. August Bauer had a little bit of FFA experience before he got to us. In fact, he's one of the rare exceptions of our students that had 7 years of agricultural experience because he started ag in Georgia in 6th grade, which is not allowed in Iowa. So he had 7 years of FFA experience and has done a fantastic job with his supervised agricultural experiences over the years, has been very involved with FFA activities, including farm business management, and even his freshman year getting third in the state with marketing plans. So great job, August, and we'll always appreciate your dry humor and there you go, there it is, all right, and his hard work ethic. So thank you, August. Making sure I'm getting everyone. Nolan Engelbrecht, all right. Nolan is a very kind soul, and he's been involved all the way from 7th grade to now. It's amazing how time flies, where it just seems like yesterday we were helping him with speaking contests and getting him involved at the junior high. He works very hard. He was a fantastic FFA officer last year, and we're just really proud of him and what he's been able to accomplish in his life. He too has been involved in several different competitive events, including Farm Business this year, where they tied for second place. I don't know if we said that when they walked through, but you guys did. They tied for second place, which that's a very hard contest. I would not be able to score second place at state. But they did a fantastic job with that. So congratulations, Nolan. Mia Gomez. Mia is a wonderful student that has been involved with our agriculture program the last 4 years. She served as reporter and it always adds and interjects a lot of creativity to our agriculture program. She always is able to help make sure that everyone feels welcome and does a fantastic job of making sure that, like I said, everything that we have is just beautiful. She was a fantastic reporter. She's done a great job with like the floriculture contest, right? You know, that was a lot of fun. Us trying to memorize flowers on the way there. But they have always done a great job, and you're going to be very much missed next year. Thank you, Mia. So I'm going to miss them all. This is always very hard, so I'm trying to keep my composure. So Carter Harms. Carter Harms has been involved for 6 years as well. He's done a great job of making sure that he's involved in different competitive events, service projects, has done a great job of leading the program, including challenging himself to do better in various different events. He's done a great job of coming back to help mentor Creed speakers sometimes, and really done a fantastic job of making sure that we have a strong foundation of secretarial work, especially when he was secretary last year. So thank you, Carter, and we'll miss you next year. Jackson McAllister. Jackson is a non-traditional student, but he jumped right in 7th grade year and was able to get involved. Even though he's going to be a Hawkeye next year, which I don't necessarily approve of, but I'll allow, I guess. We're very proud of him for all he's done to garner knowledge over the years, as well as committing to service. I always appreciated how kind Jackson was from day one all the way through, and it's been great to see him grow so much. He's been a chair. He's also been a part of the marketing plan that was 3rd at state, as well as a 2nd place farm business management team this year. So Jackson, you're going to be missed this next year. Thank you. Rowan Schaeffer. Rowan runs in tandem with Mia in the creativity side of things. She's always willing to add so much beauty to our program and making sure also that everyone is involved. She is great at being kind and generous to everyone. She's always making sure that everyone is included. She always goes above and beyond in making sure that our social media looks beautiful, any of the posts that we have. It's going to be tough having you on next year, Rowan, but I'm really excited that you're studying geography. That's like a second passion of mine, right? So we can name all the countries of the former USSR together someday or something like that, right? So it'll be fun. So, all right. We'll get there. All right. Thank you, Rowan. All right. So let's give a round of applause. All right. Cole Wessel. All right. I don't know if you guys know the psychological term DABDA, but that's what I'm going through right now. I'm going through denial. These guys aren't leaving. Like, this is crazy, right? They're still going to be with us next year and everything, and Cole definitely falls into that. He's been president the last 2 years. He was reporter before that. He joined his freshman year, so he's been in ag the last 4 years. He's shown a lot of bravery by being for the first student to commit and follow through with running for state office from our chapter. We've never had a state officer from North Scott FFA, and he trusted a lot in Ms. Cruz and I as we led him to that effort. And I truly still think to this day that he is one of the most genuine leaders that I've ever had. And I really stress authentic leadership with our students, and Cole truly exemplifies that every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I can't rely on him. He follows through. He's kind to everyone, and he's not in it for himself. I know that it seems like he's getting a lot of awards and attention, but that's because we're forcing that upon him. He would not want that if he could choose. And I think that he truly exemplifies what it means to be an authentic leader, and we're truly going to miss him next year. So, yeah, go ahead. Ms. Cruz said something.
It's okay. I want to add one thing. Earlier this year, I was writing a letter of recommendation for Cole, which is a privilege. And I may or may not have used ChatGPT to help me out.
But the first line was a pretty phenomenal line, so I sent myself an email so I would remember it. But to describe Cole, and this is how ChatGPT says it, and I agree, Cole is an ultimate force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's it.
And I know we have some kids from other chapters here, but I'm sorry, the Southeast District got it wrong. He's the right guy for the job. So I'm really proud of him for all of his work. So great job, Cole. Up next, we have Jaden Wiggins. As Ms. Crude said it earlier, Jaden Wiggins joined us this year, but he has done a great job of stepping up. I can't imagine switching schools my senior year, but he jumped right in right at the beginning with dairy judging, getting involved in all the service projects. He went to national convention with us, and he went from a school of North Cedar, which I think your graduating class was like 30-some, right? Yep, to now like 250-some kids. That's very scary, but he did a great job of still being a part of our program and being involved all the way through. He's always a kind soul and very, very helpful whenever we need it. So great job, Jaden, and we're excited for your future at St. Augustana. Sorry, thank you. Just make sure I said that right. Great job, buddy. Okay, thank you guys. Yep. Oh, wait, sorry. Yep, Mrs. Fredericks has something. Sorry, I was not processing what she was doing. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm stupid. Okay.
Okay. Usually the Ag Boosters give a gift to the seniors, and this year we decided to get something a little more useful than a picture frame. I'm sorry for the kids in the past, but we went out and got a portfolio that hopefully when they opened it up, it says North Scott FFA. And they can take it into job interviews or use it in their career life, hopefully. So we would like to give each one of you one of these.
Again, very thankful to the Ag Boosters for stepping up and helping with that. That's amazing. Again, a very useful thing. They'll be at job fairs before we know it, and it'll be amazing to see where they end up with their internships. I wish I could share where all of our past grads are because they're just all doing amazing things. So congratulations to all of you.
Tonight we have recognized the hard work and accomplishments of our members, but none of this would be possible without Mr. Hunter, Ms. Cruz, and Ms. Wiedemann, and all the other teachers that have helped us along the way. They have both spent countless hours preparing us for our competitions, spell-checking our work, and most importantly, teaching us the true definition of servant leadership. You have taught us all some of the most important life lessons and have left a lasting impact on the lives of your students. We are forever grateful to have people like you that are so passionate about what they do. Your hard work and dedication to making a positive difference in the lives of your students will never go unnoticed. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Ms. Wiedemann.
Okay, you know things get emotional, so then people lose track of where they're supposed to be. This is one thing that we want to do is recognize our retiring teams. Ms. Wiedemann, she'll be recognizing our junior high officer team. She's going to walk through and recognize all of their hard work, from the chairs to the officers. And I don't know how many people are familiar with this, but we are the only junior high FFA chapter in the state. And I really want to thank Ms. Wiedemann for her efforts to lead that. That is not easy at all. I don't know if anyone's had to work with junior high students before, but man, it is herding cats. So I'm sure some parents out there would agree with me. It's a very, there we go. That's truly something to clap for, right? So we're very thankful for Ms. Wiedemann and her efforts to lead that chapter. So at this time, we're going to have the junior high officers. Is that? Okay.
One thing before we get to junior high and high school officer retiring and elections, like Jordan was talking about before, we'd like to recognize both Mr. Hunter and Ms. Cruz. I'd like to have both of them come on stage along with Owen. We have a gift for both of them as well. The gift is not enough from what they deserve, but we tried our hardest to give them stuff that would mean something to them. So all of us know how much they do for us, and again, they deserve way more. But thank you, Mr. Hunter and Ms. Cruz. I'm sure they'll dig through it later, but for now, we're going to continue on.
So now we're going to take some time to recognize our retiring officers and committee chairs that have done some phenomenal work at the junior high throughout this past year. As your name is read, please go ahead and step forward. So for our Growing Leaders Committee chairs, Julie Enlow, Peyton Lanham, Raya Murphy. For our Building Communities Committee chairs, Colton Brown, Curtis Overberg Goodrick. For Strengthening Ag Committee chairs, Brennan Boating, Mason Carter. Let's give our committee chairs a round of applause for all their hard work this year. Next up is our officer team. So these are all 8th graders serving in one of the 7 major officer roles here at the junior high. First up, we have Haley Burkle, who is our historian this past year. Next, we have our retiring sentinel, and that is Draven Wingler. Next is our retiring reporter, Aurora Dolan. Our retiring treasurer, Dana Webb. Retiring secretary, Aaliyah Shimkus. Retiring vice president, Tucker Keating. And then our retiring president, Max Van Orsdell. Let's give this entire leadership team a great big round of applause for all their work. I'd like to invite Mr. Hunter and Ms. Cruz back up to the stage.
At this time, we'll be recognizing the high school officer team. These students have put a lot of effort and time into running the agriculture program. We expect a lot from them, but they do a great job of reaching up to those high expectations. The way that we structure this is we have an agricultural leadership class. They sign up for the class, and they commit to being an FFA leader, and they show that both in the classroom and outside the classroom. So first off, we would like to recognize our retiring chairs, Izzy Carlson. Go ahead and step forward. There you go. Yep. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Up next, we have Evan Kepi, Addie Cohen. Our retiring historian is Addison Harms. Retiring sentinel, Cody Powell. Retiring reporters, Mia Gomez. And retiring reporter as well, Rowan Schaefert. Retiring treasurer, Owen Klinkenberg. Retiring secretary, Brianna Shimkis. Retiring vice president of strengthening agriculture, Sawyer Gravert. Retiring vice president of building communities, Jordan Jones. Retiring vice president of growing leaders, Owen Powell. And retiring president, Cole Wessel.
As I stand before you here tonight, I reflect upon my last 4 years of my life. Being a part of North Scott FFA holds more meaning than almost anything that I've done in my high school time. Being involved has provided me with countless opportunities that I wouldn't have been able to afford if I never took my first step into the ag room. But how did I even end up here? Why am I an FFA? One might assume that as someone whose closet at 8 years old was stocked full of cheesy tractor shirts colored International Red, that I was a shoo-in for FFA by the time I got to high school. But you couldn't be more wrong. If you ask my parents, I wouldn't do anything, and by the time I got to 7th grade, I think they were probably just happy that I was 8 inches taller than everyone else and got a spot on the travel basketball team. So by the end of my time in junior high, I had tried basketball, track, and even cross country, breaking multiple bones in the process, but never really finding a team or an organization I can call home. So when I walked into Mr. Harrison's class one day in 8th grade and saw these fancy blue jackets and a smiley bearded man, Mr. Hunter, I was like, sure, why not? I'll try FFA. But little did I know, this would be one of the biggest decisions I had for my entire life. Starting my freshman year, I had honestly no idea what I was going to do. But in the great words of John Michael Montgomery, life's a dance. You learn as you go. And I guess you could say after a couple detours, missed exits, and a forgotten garment bag, I learned a lot. FFA had taken me farther than I ever could have imagined. I don't think I would be able to repay the debt. But what's more important than my own individual development is what I've been able to do for others because of FFA. Through community service, I've been able to serve a community deserving of my time, efforts. Moreover, I've been able to mentor and lead others to be the best versions of themselves. There is no greater pride than seeing my peers find what they enjoy doing and succeed in that aspect of their life. And if I can help even just one person do that, I've known that I've succeeded in high school. But that's what's so bittersweet about tonight. I don't get to interact with our green hands or meet Miss Cruz's new Prodigy Creed speaker. But as my days and eventually hours become limited in this jacket, there's something I always keep in mind. If you spent any significant time in the ag room, you've heard this before. It's an old Greek proverb, but in layman's terms, it goes like this. A great leader will plant the seeds to a tree that we will never sit in the shade of. Even though I've heard it countless times, I don't think I've fully understood it until just recently. That fictional tree was planted by the members before me and nurtured during my 4 years and will continue to grow even after I am gone. But just because we have started to feel the shade of that tree doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels. Our chapter has the potential is just unfolding, and it's up to each of us to nurture and grow it for years to come. This challenge I present to you tonight should never be lost sight of, and is with your ability to improve, whether it's a project or a person. Keep striving until you uncover your path forward. Thank you.
At this time, we'll now start the end of the year slideshow. Okay, it's going to be hard to wrangle them back together, but we're going to invite Brianna. I know it's going to be hard, but Brianna will be coming up to the stage shortly to help with reading the installation of the junior high officer team. I might just help her read this. Okay, multiple junior high members applied, and we thank each of those who served on our officer team selection committee. Brianna and Izzy did a fantastic job, as well as a few other officers that stepped up to help with the evaluation process for the junior high FFA chapter team. These individuals were selected based on their applications, teacher evaluations, and interviews. As your name is read, please come to the stage. So Brianna, Izzy, you ready? No? Okay, she's gonna grab the envelope really quick, so. Yeah, they're very good at picking emotional songs, you know, that's good, so. All right. All right, so Brianna and Izzy. Izzy, do you got the, yep, okay, there we go. So I helped to read that a little bit, but you guys can help read the names together, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay. You say your part? Well, she already did it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold up. Oh. I'm shaking. It's okay. We'll just go back. Okay. Okay. I'll start.
Our historian is Denton Holst.
Our sentinel is Nora Deep.
Our treasurer is Levi Powell.
Our reporter is Logan Carney.
Our secretary is Joseph Dunt.
Our vice president is Sebastian Jones.
Our president is Peyton Lanham.
I know this is the moment that many of us have been waiting for the entire night. I remember both years, all 3 years that I got elected. It was a stressful night, but then all this happened and it felt like a sudden calm. And I'm so excited for this next year's team. And we're about to announce the 2024-2025 North Scott High School Officer Team. Your first person to be inducted to the leadership team, the Chair of Communications, Alexis Klatt. Your next chair, the Chair of Strengthening Ag, Colton Engler. Your next chair, the Chair of Building Communities, Kelsey Hilsenbeck. Your fourth chair, the Chair of Growing Leaders, Mia Bunce. And your final chair, the Chair of Outreach, Max Davis. Your 2024-2025 chapter historian, Haley Shack. Your 2024-2025 chapter sentinel, Haley Whipperford. Your 2024-2025 written reporter, Molly Mose. Your 2024-2025 digital reporter, Addie Cohen. Your 2024-2025 co-treasurer, Owen Klinkenberg. And for your other 2024-2025 co-treasurer, McKenna Decap. Your 2024-2025 chapter secretary, Izzy Carlson. Your 2024-2025 vice president of community outreach, Addie Weirman. Your 2024-2025 vice president of building communities, Sawyer Grabber. Your 2024-2025 vice president of growing leaders, Jordan Jones. And for the last two, your 2024-2025 vice president of strengthening ag, Evan Kepi. And your 2024-2025 district chapter president, Brianna Shimkus. If all the senior committee members could please join me on stage as we have announced the 2024-2025 team. This is no easy task. The senior committee spent numerous mornings reviewing applications, gathering information, and interviewing potential candidates. Each year, the committee, composed of all active seniors who take the job seriously because it decides the future of the leadership of our chapter. The positions decided for each person was based on the applicant's preferences and the committee input. One more time, a round of applause for our 2024-2025 chapter officer team.
Haley, as historian-elect, you should keep a record of photographs and articles published concerning the FFA and its members and be responsible for compiling our FFA history.
It's Cody. Yep, we're gonna get both of you. It's okay. There's a sea of blue jackets. It's beautiful. Okay. So, all right, we need the new sentinels for both chapters to come up here. Okay.
Haley, Draven, as Sentinel-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting rooms and FFA equipment, and providing for the comfort of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies.
Up next, we have the chapter reporters. Okay, yep, come on up. Addie, you're up here too, yep.
Addie and Molly, as reporter-elects, your duties are to inform the public about the FFA.
You are expected to work closely with the news media, including state and national FFA publications.
Chapter treasurers. Okay, McKenna, Owen, Levi.
Levi, McKenna, and Owen, as treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and to provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing the chapter budget and maintaining sound financial practices.
Izzy and Joseph, as Secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate minutes of our meetings and to carry the chapter correspondence. You should provide the chapter with order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws.
All the vice presidents. Don't let Sebastian cross behind his
Everybody, as vice president-elects, your records of accomplishment indicate that you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are all to assist the president in directing the work of our chapter, preside over meetings in her absence, and keep the committees working effectively.
Nora and Brianna.
As president-elect, you've been selected by your fellow members to be the leader of our chapter for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our chapter in all its worthy undertakings. You may work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office. Newly elected chapter officers, do you promise to uphold the values and the codes of ethic related to the National FFA organization? If so, answer, we will.
We will.
I now officially induct all of you into the respective chapter offices. May your year was met with excitement, challenges, and triumph. Brianna, please join me at the podium. Yep.
As a gesture of your, oh wait.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I was waiting to make sure she was here. As a gesture of your new office and leadership positions, please accept the banquet gavel. Hold up. Okay, there you go.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
After the president closes the banquet, will all AG students please come up to the front for a picture. After the group photo, please feel free to take individual photos on stage or help move decorations back to the AG room. If you can, also stay for a few minutes after. We need your help clearing the room.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come from the meeting? Wait, what? Before this meeting. We are about to adjourn this meeting of the North Scott Agriculture Program 2024 banquet. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, justice in our dealings, courageous, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this banquet adjourned.